Hi guys, it's Megan here with Megabuck Savings. Thank you for clicking on this video and coming along and watching. I have two thrift flips and that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. And then I am also going to do some oven cleaning and some nasty oven cleaning inside and underneath. And I'm also going to try to clean all of my pans. I've had these pans for a number of years and they're getting pretty nasty, but I saw a little idea on how to clean your pans with cleaning your oven at the same time. Have the oven do the job. My understanding, when you clean your oven and do it on a self-cleaner, it actually self-cleans these as well. This is a great way, if it works, to not throw out your pans and save a little money and just clean them if you have a self-cleaning oven. So we're going to go ahead and try this. Come along with me as I clean out my oven. Okay, so I have this oven slide out underneath and I use this as storage, and I am just going to go ahead and wash this out. Got everything cleared out from it already. I also am going to pull out the drawer, and it's going to be quite gross, but that's reality. This is real life, and I do have to fix one of the hinges as well because it was quite unsturdy. But here is the stuff that gets all underneath the stove, and I literally did this a couple months ago, so this is how gross it gets, how fast it gets gross. So I'm gonna vacuum it out and clean it out with some hot soapy water. And got the pans in the oven ready to go on self-clean. You can see the door and underneath is pretty dirty, and we shall see how this turns out. So on my oven, I just hit self-clean and I put it on low. You can have an option of high and low. Sometimes you can change how many hours it's on too, but mine doesn't do that. It's kind of older. And don't mind my mess that I have going on in my kitchen. I am selling some stuff on eBay, so I have some stuff soaking in the sink, and I have a lot of clean dishes to do, and the right side of the sink has dirty dishes ready to go, and I have all the pans or bowls or whatever on the top from the storage. So yeah, that's just reality of how, when you have to clean things, it looks messy before you finish the job, I guess. But one thing I do want to mention, or for a motivational piece, is if you have a ton of stuff going on and you don't feel like you can keep up with all of the things in your home, that one thing is nice to just pick one big deep cleaning project, or one project that you can get done either in a day or in a week or on a weekend, or however you can kind of set aside time. And I'm using a toothbrush to kind of clean in the grooves, but at any rate, back to what I was saying, is that it is just something to just set a goal and get that project done, and don't overwhelm yourself with trying to do all the things, and just really take a step back and just do one thing at a time when you can, and just focus on that one thing, get it done, and then set another new goal for the next day or the next week or what have you, so you're not feeling overwhelmed and you have a list or something to look forward to and know that it's going to get done eventually. So one thing I do is I focus on a area in my home when I'm doing deep cleaning type stuff. And since it takes quite a while to deep clean things, I set once a week to do a section in that kitchen until the kitchen is completely done and deep cleaned. And then I work on another part of the home and deep clean that. So if that is something that you do or you consider, I'm just trying to share with you guys what I do in my home because I'm a busy working mom with 3 kiddos, and also having people in your home help out where needed as well is a great way to get things done. So oftentimes these drawers over time can become loose, and the way to fix it is just taking the screwdriver and tightening up the screw, and lo and behold, it's fixed. Now this is, I don't know if you know this or not, but one thing you can do is adjust the way your drawer fits underneath your stove. And so you can actually take the screws out and move them up or down depending on how high or low you want the drawer underneath your oven. And so that's just kind of a quick tip of what you can do to adjust the drawer and kind of do a little small repair on it so it's not so wiggly and it fits just right underneath your stove. So now that I have cleaned underneath my oven and on top of my oven, and I cleaned out the storage area, I am going to show you guys the 2 thrift flips that I have that I want to get done today, and I want to get done today while the oven is at self-clean mode. And so we have a few hours to get that done. I will be doing other projects in the meantime as well, because this won't take, these 2 thrift flips will not take as long as the self-cleaning will be on. It does take a couple hours. So come along with me as I do the first flip. The second flip that I have, I got this from the Goodwill outlet bins. And a keynote that at least I do for myself when I'm at the outlets or the bins or whatever you want to call them, I make sure that stuff isn't extremely heavy, and if it is, to weigh it first before I make a decision on the price that the end price would be. Like for example, there was a few super nice pan set that I had found and come across. They were all in different bins, but they were matching sets, and I was debating on getting them because they were white. They were like the Califlon brand that you can get at like Bath and Body and stuff like that, but they're a really nice brand. I actually have a full set that I have had forever and a day, but you know, weighing it and knowing like if it's going to be worth that, buying all of those heavy pans and pots didn't seem worth it to me buying used, and so I went ahead and passed on that. But anyway, I'm going off track here. So this is a really easy thrift flip, so come along with me as I clean this up and do a quick thrift flip with this item. gosh, you guys, it worked. I was able to clean my oven and get these pans completely clean. I'm sure I'll need to scrub them, but if you can already tell, this was completely brown before, and now you can just see the remnants on there after it was deep cleaned from the self-clean oven option. So I am going to have to wipe this all down. And okay guys, my oven is all nice and clean now. It is an old white oven, but this is the best I can do. It's got some wear and tear here that I can't get off because from the previous owners that had this, they it was like this, and so it also has it on here on the stove as well. It's just older, and that's the best I can do with this oven. And I got the top cleaned off. I also got the microwave cleaned off and underneath, and I cleaned out these as well. This is a fairly new microwave, so I just try to keep those vents cleaned. And then I have cleaned out underneath here and inside the oven is all nice and clean, and I wiped it out as well. So that looks all brand new. Well, not brand new, but fresh and clean. Okay, sadly I'm going to have to get rid of these pans. These were the darker pans, but these pans came out great. They look brand new. I've already cleaned them after they sat in the oven on self-clean. So hack if you want to try. Okay, so that completes my video, and I do appreciate you coming along and sticking around and watching this video. If you do like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing.